No, okay. So, I will explain how I work, and first and foremost, thank you to everybody that isn't new to me and has dragged all of those newbies along, so thank you for that. So I will explain how I work, as I know there are a lot of mediums, and we all work different, so it's best for me to explain it to everybody that's new. I don't like, when I've been to these events, that when I leave, I'm not sure if it's my loved one that stepped forward or not. I always want to go home knowing I've spoken to my loved one in spirit. Therefore, that is what I always aim to do here this evening. So if it is yourself that receives a connection tonight, I try and get as much specific and evidential detail as possible so that when you leave here tonight, you are feeling like you've actually connected to your loved one and they were here tonight with you and you have received that reconnection, and there's no doubts, okay? That's what I always aim to do. Obviously, it's not an exact science, so I always say that it's what I aim to do. I'm also crapping myself right now. So, but yeah, so that's how I tend to work. Obviously, there's a lot of you. I'm not going to be able to get around every single one of you tonight. Stand up. Oh, okay. If I do come to you guys, I thought Mum was telling me to stand up, and I was like, no, I'm sure, Mum. Right? I'm even on a stage tonight, so I'm actually 6'5" tonight. This, by the way, is new to me. I feel like I can't move. I feel like, because I've just got this horrible thing, I'm just going to go straight through it. But yeah, if I do come to you tonight and it is your loved one that does step forward to you, Dad will bring a mic to you. If you could please stand up so that I can see you. I know I'm on a stage, but it still is very helpful for me if I can see you, if you are able to stand, that is. But also so that you can be seen on camera as well for the recording. And this is really important. Your loved ones aren't here to speak to me, believe it or not. They're here to speak to you. So, if I come to you, don't talk to me like this. You got a mic. Use this. I want to be able to hear you, but your loved ones need to be able to hear you as well. They don't want to hear my voice. To be honest, they're probably sick of it now. So, yeah, let Spirit hear your voice, okay? You're probably sick of my voice already, so shall we get started? What do we think? Yeah? And let me just have a bit of water, bear with me. Shaking like a leaf. Jeez. Right, okay. Okay, so I have got a gentleman that's stepping forward to me here first and foremost by the name of Arthur, as he is connecting to me here. The month of August is a relevant month here for a date of passing as well here. Okay, is there anybody that can take this please at the moment? Any hands? Okay. Yourself over here. Okay. I just want to see if I'm with you first, so I'll ask once I'm with you, see if we've got some more. Do you want to pass the mic along, Dad, if you can, please? Okay. Are you able to stand, lovely, at all, please? Okay, thank you. Do you understand I'm towards the end of August for a date of passing, please, with Arthur? Yes. Don't tell me the exact... Okay, thank you. Okay. Would I go on the 28th of August for a date of passing, please?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Spot on? Perfect, okay, thank you. As I do see him here, he's got a good head of hair, more hair than me anyway, I must say. Clean shaven, likes to keep himself nice and fresh there, as I do see him there. Good looking guy, he doesn't mind me saying, first and foremost, to be fair. Okay. He's also making the month of September a relevant date with him as well, but it feels more celebratory, like a birthday with him here. Does that make sense then? Okay. I'm around the middle of September there though, so I'm around the 16th, I'd say, the 16th.
Yeah.
Okay, 16th, okay, thank you. Okay, there's been a 30th birthday recently? Or not too long ago?
A year ago.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan. Are you Jordan? Okay, was it your 30th last year? Okay. It's not on the 25th of February, is it? Is it near the 25th of February? Okay. Because this is how I'm being made aware of that there. I'm seeing the 25th and then February circled, so I'm just being made aware of that there. So I do just want to let you know that he was aware of your 30th birthday here as well. Okay, so I do just want to make that known there as well. Okay. Spirit showed me the most random of things. I've learned not to ask anymore, to be honest. Now, I love this myself, so I don't know if he's just saying this, but he's showing me cheesecake, and I don't know why he's showing me cheesecake. Do you understand why he's showing me this, please? Bless you. He's half a cheesecake. Are you the other half, lovely? Half the cheesecake. Oh, not half a cheesecake. No, we used to call him half a cheesecake. Half a cheesecake, okay, so that makes sense as to why he's making me aware of a cheesecake. Okay, thank you. Are you alright for me to carry on? Yeah, okay. Thank you. That's great, that is. That's a really unique nickname, cheesecake, so that's great, okay. He's also making me aware of another lady here in spirit. Okay. There's a B initial there. I don't know if it's initial actually, or if it's a nickname. Do you know of a Betty at all, please? Yeah. Yeah, in spirit, please. Yeah, okay. Again, okay. So the way this is working, he's making me aware of Betty, but Betty's not stepping forward, if that makes sense. I'm being made aware of Betty's presence there as well. Okay. Month of January is relevant for Betty there as well. You understand this, please? Okay. Around the 14th, 15th of January there as well. 14th, okay, perfect. Okay. He's such a lovely energy, really warm, just somebody that you just spend hours with and they just fly by, and that's how I feel with him there. And he's left a real big hole. Fill it with cheesecake. He's making me aware of that there, okay? But he's always with you, so I know that it may feel as though that you might not be feeling him around you as much as you'd like. He tries his hardest to show you how much he's with you every single day, okay? He loves you all so much. He's with you always, okay? It is a very short and sweet message, but it is very much a case of, if you didn't get through the door first, you'd have been having a go at him, is how he's making me aware of this there a little bit. Okay. I don't know if he was a big believer in this in life himself. It's sort of on the fence, yeah? But he's really glad that you've come here tonight, and he wanted to be the first through the door for you tonight as well. So please do take his love, and thank you for working with me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I love that, half a cheesecake. Not half a cheesecake, half a cheesecake. I love that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have got a female here with me now. Now as she just stepped forward to me, I am aware of a mum and nan figure here as she steps forward to me here, and I am aware of the name of Netti as she is stepping forward to me here. Okay. Okay. The month of January is relevant here for a date of passing here with Netti as well. Is there anybody that can take this, please? Can I come to you, please, lovely? Thank you. You okay for me to work with you? Okay, perfect. Would Netti be nan to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say that again, sorry?
Nine.
What do you mean, non?
Welsh for now.
Oh, okay, perfect, that's amazing, okay, thank you. Or you just giving me a target now, I want a Welsh word for nan then, if that's the case, okay. Okay. Okay, well you just answered, she's just showed me the Welsh flag, so I do need to make you aware of this with her there. You understand the 24th of January, please?
Correct.
Spot on? Yeah. Okay, perfect, thank you. As I see her, I've seen the blonde curly hair here as well with glasses. I was a bit rude. Why is she doing this to me? She's doing it with a smile on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand that as well? Okay, so don't take no offence to it then. No, okay, that's fine. She's a great character. Okay, so she's showing me the dragon on the Wales flag and she's pointing at herself here. So she's calling herself a bit of a dragon. Does that make sense as well then, please?
Yeah, no dragon.
No, okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, she's a great character to be fair. There's actually a picture of her.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, there's more than just her though. I'm seeing loads of you with either one or two.
Yeah.
There's not 3 or 4 of you in that photo, is there?
Yeah.
Is it generations?
Yes.
It's generations, okay. That's how it's just, and you're all swearing it. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so she is a lovely. Okay. What's that? Okay. Taylor. Taylor. I don't know if this is Welsh. I'm going to spell it for you. Okay. Is that very hard to spell? It doesn't look like that's how it sounds, but I'm hearing it Taylor, but it's spelled not like that. Teule. What does that mean?
Family Welsh.
Family Welsh. Wow. Okay. So she's making me aware of this is her way of letting you know you will always be family in Welsh. Okay. She passed the challenge straight away. Okay, amazing. She is such a wonderful, wonderful ball of energy. Is the best way to describe it to you. You never knew what to expect when you saw her. One minute she could be moving furniture all over the place. The next minute she could be arguing with the neighbour or anything, like you just never knew what to expect with her, right? But that was what made Nan, if that makes sense there. Everybody loved her though, is how I've been made aware of this there. She might not have loved everybody, but everybody loved her. This is how she's making me aware of that there as well, okay. You haven't come from Wales, have you?
No.
I was going to say that's a long way. Because she's making me aware of strong links to Wales here as well. So was she Welsh through and through, please?
Yeah, she's Welsh.
Okay, perfect. Because was she still living in Wales at the end of her life?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, and you're this side of the country?
We are, yeah.
Okay. Is there a lot of, the way that she's making me aware of this here, did you not get to see her as much as you would have liked?
Not as much as I like.
Because she's making me aware of like a pressure on my shoulders here, which normally makes me feel a burden of guilt, is how I'm being made aware of this here. She wants you to release that and not hold that burden of guilt, okay? Because she wants you to feel as light as a feather as you walk away from here tonight, okay? And just know that it doesn't matter where you are, whether she's in Wales or you're over here, or whether you're here and she's in spirit, will always be Taylor. It's how she's making you aware of that, okay? So it doesn't matter where she is, she'll always be with you. Okay. She is drawing her energy back from me. She's blowing a big kiss and then giving you 2 fingers at the same time. So thank you for working with me. Thank you. I want to say a big thank you to you as well, actually, lovely, because I've never spoken Welsh before, so that's new for me. Okay, now I am, okay. Where am I going? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get them to form an orderly queue. There's quite a few here. So, okay. Normally they're quite good, but tonight they're, no, it's me, my turn. Okay. Okay. So, I have, and also, you might hear me say okay a lot of the time. Sorry about that. That's just me doing that to my guides. Just ignore me when I'm doing that. Okay. I have got a Darren here with me. Now, as Darren is stepping forward to me here, I am aware of the month of January here with Darren as well. Can I come to you, lovely, please? Thank you. Right at the front, Dad. I'm so sorry. I always pick the furthest away for Dad. You sure you're okay for me to work with you?
Your face.
Thank you. Okay. If you can, lovely, please. You okay, yeah? Okay. You sure you're okay for me to work with you? Okay, thank you. Would this be done to you, please, lovely? Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm at the very start of January here with him. I'm going back 7 or 8 years, I'd say, since his passing. I'm around the 8th of January here.
Yeah.
The 8th of January, okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, so he's just showing me, he's kneeling with a fish in his hands. This is how he's making me aware of this. There's a big carp in his hand there as well. Love this fishing. Okay, you sure you're okay with it? Yeah, okay. He's been itching to talk to you. Itching to talk to all of you. And this is really important that you know this as well, okay? You don't know a Jackie in spirit as well at all, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Jackie's more recent than Dad here.
Yeah.
Okay. Very quite recent, actually, I'd say here. Very raw energy with Jackie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say been on 6 months, actually, as I'm being made
No.
aware of that. Okay, thank you. So Dad is just making me aware he wants to let you know that Jackie is here, is safe and well as well, okay? I'm around the 8th again here,
Yeah.
but I'm more December instead of January, like the other end.
She
Yeah?
was 8th of December, he was 8th of January.
Perfect, okay, thank you. Okay. I do feel with Dad's passing it was quite quick, is how he's making me aware of this, and I don't feel as though it's almost like a click of the fingers is how he's making me aware of that.
Yeah.
You didn't have time to prepare, is the best way. But he's also making me aware of, if he could have chose, he wouldn't have wanted to linger, if that makes sense. He'd much rather it be quick than, but what he hates about it is the fact that you weren't prepared and then the grief it caused because of that, if that makes sense. Just felt like he was ripped away from you is how he's making you aware of that there. But there's no such thing as that. He's never ripped away from you, okay? He's always with you, and this is, you're so like Dad as well, I do need to make you, yeah, so like Dad as I did him. Did he have tattoos on his arms at all as well? Okay. Was he, like, I don't know if he wore, clothes he wore weren't always flattering, is how he's making me aware. Weren't the great with fashion sense, is how he's making me aware of that as well, okay. With Jackie again, just coming back to Jackie, there's something in January as well with Jackie.
Yeah.
Bear with me, just because Jackie's still very raw, her energy, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm more, show me that again. Around the 23rd of January, yeah, 23rd. Or is this more like a birthday
That's
there?
a birthday,
Okay,
yeah.
because I want to get up a party, so I should make you aware of that there. Okay. I don't want to, the way that he's making me aware of this here, Dad, I'm back with Dad, he doesn't want to tell you off, but he wants to give you a little telling off, okay? Very, in a Dad kind of way, like, give you, I ain't gone nowhere, can you stop crying about me not being here, is how he's making me aware of that there, okay? And, okay, you don't fish yourself. No, you don't have to take it fishing to feel close to him, is how he's making me aware of this as well, okay? He's a real, he doesn't like sadness, Dad, is how he's making me aware of this there, and it's very much a case of, he'd always make a joke out of a bad situation, so don't see it as, he can fish for free now, he doesn't need a fishing licence, he doesn't have to pay the pool fee, it's great. So it's making me aware of that there. And all the tackle you could think of, brilliant. Okay. Okay. He knows you need to hear how much he loves you though. He weren't afraid to say it in life, he'd tell you he loved you, but there's still not enough times that he could have said it to you in life. And if he could spend the rest of this night tonight telling you he loved you, he would. Okay, so I do just want to let you know this as well. Jackie is safe and well there in spirit, is settled well in spirit also, because I know that's been a question as well to make sure with that. Okay. Dad just wanted to answer your questions basically, okay? He didn't suffer as well, this is really important that you know this as well. Okay. Okay. You're not there. Were you there at the time? You weren't. Okay. Because this is how he's making me aware of this.
My brother was.
He was as well. Okay. Because there's two lots of this here. Two lots of different type of guilt. This is how I'm being made aware of this. Guilt that you had to be there and to witness it, and he's sorry for this, here, there. But then also guilt on your part that you weren't there is how he's making me aware of this. He wants to say sorry that you had to witness this, and sorry that, and wants you to not be sorry that you weren't able to be there. Okay, and this is how he's making me aware of that. He loves you all so much, and this is really important you know this, okay? He's safe and well, he's fishing, so you can just imagine, right? It's fine. But please do take his love, and thank you for working with me, okay? Thank you, thank you. Okay. Now I have got another father figure here, a dad here with me, by the name of Roy, as he does step forward to me here. And the month of November is very relevant here with Roy. He does feel, can I come to you please, lovely? Thank you. Thank you. Feels weird being on this stage. Hello. You're okay for me to work with you, lovely? Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm at the start of November here with is the relevant. I wouldn't say the first, but the second is probably how I'm being made aware of this there. I feel celebratory again here. So there's more birthday type with this, yeah? Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so he's mentioning the name of Joy here as well. So Joy and Roy is how I'm being made aware of this. Is Joy still with us? Okay. Joy would be wife of his, would I be correct in saying this as well, please? Okay. 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 Okay, so how he's showing me this here, lovely, he's talking about Joy. She's with him more than she's here, is how she's making me aware of this here. Does that make sense there, please, lovely? Okay. She's struggling with dementia. That's how I'm being made. Okay, I'm so sorry. Are you sure you're okay for me to carry on? Yeah? Any point you want me to stop or slow down, just tell me, okay? You sure you're okay for me to carry on? Okay. Okay. He knows how difficult this is for you and the family at the moment to see Joy like this. Okay. But he wants you to know that you're not going through this alone, that he's with you, around you, at this time as well, and with Joy. Is she, I don't know if she's vocalising much at the moment now, but it's very much a case of, does she talk about Roy? So when she's talking about Roy, now this is really difficult to explain, especially when I'm trying to connect with Roy, but it's very difficult to explain that when our loved ones have dementia, and they're quite far down the road, their energy is at a vibration where they can communicate with their loved ones in spirit quite clearly, okay? So a lot of the time when they are talking about your loved ones that are in spirit, they're not always remembering memories, sometimes they are, but a lot of the time they're actually connecting with them and communicating with them directly, okay? So just get a bit of comfort from knowing that Dad is there with Joy there as well, okay? He's talking about, do you spend Christmas with her?
Yeah.
A Christmas meal. Did you do a Christmas meal with her? Okay. Because he wants to let you know that he was with you in this moment as well, in this as well. You also have a brother in spirit as well, please, lovely. Okay, thank you. Okay. Just going to try and get brother's name for you as well, lovely. You understand the month of June with brother at all, please? Around the 15th of June, I'm around here.
It was.
Is his birth, is it death or death? Okay, thank you, lovely. Okay. Okay. Who's Megan as well, please? You're Megan, okay. Your birthday's in November, isn't it, lovely? Okay. Okay. Okay, so your most recent birthday that you just had. I'm not going to you towards the end of November for your birthday, and around the 30th, 29th. 29th, okay, so we're with you at the time of your birthday here as well. Okay. So was Roy, and this is how I'm being made aware of this there as well. Is it Gary, please? That's Gary, okay, thank you. Okay. they've both stepped forward so that you know that you've got the support that you need from Spirit, and I need you to know this. And I know that it's not easy to talk about in terms, because it's, you know that your mum is not well, is how I'm being made aware of that there, but it's very much a case of when her time comes, you don't need to worry because Roy will be there to collect her. Okay, and this is really important that you know this, and so will Gary. Okay, they're there, they're ready when she's ready. Okay, and not everything is on you. Okay, and this is really important. You don't need to carry all the load. Okay, and don't feel guilty for looking after yourself once in a while as well. Okay, Roy is a great energy, really proper man. Is probably how I like stand upright, stiff upper lip. Like this is how I am with him, but would never be too afraid to show you how much he loved you as well. Okay. I don't think he'd have been a believer in this much in life. You would never have caught him here as I'm making it. He had the biggest shock of his life when he got there. He was like, oh crap, it's real. But he's been looking forward to this, and there's no way that he wasn't going to let you go tonight without letting you know that he's there in this message of support for yourself as well. And thank you for supporting as well, okay? And thank you for working with me, both of you. Please take their love. Thank you. Is it me or is it warm? Just me. Just me. It's all right. Okay. 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 Where am I? Okay. Okay, so I have got an Adrian here, but as Adrian is stepping forward to me, he's telling me to straight away shorten into AD, is how I'm being made aware of this here. Can I come here, please? Okay, thank you. I'm not singing, Adrian. Adrian, not singing. Okay, I might have to sing. Okay. Okay. You understand this as I've brought this forward, Adrian, straight away, AD, didn't like Adrian as much, but AD, yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, so he's showing me I'm in two different areas, is how I'm being made aware of this. You understand that I'm on the east coast of England, but I'm near here, I don't feel like I'm here. I'll try and get place names for you if I can, but then I'm a little bit further north as well, but I'm east. Yeah, you understand this with him? Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to do it. Do you remember 21st night, September? Right, okay. Is this when he passed?
He did pass away on the 21st, but that was his favourite song.
Okay. And so he passed on that day, and that's his favourite song. It's almost like he planned like timed it, right? That's how he's making me aware of that. But he said, you've got to do it. It's because you just got to do it. They're waiting for that.
This is what that just plays all the time.
You know what's really strange? It's in my playlist for tonight as well.
Yeah.
Amazing, okay. Yeah, sorry about the rendition, but okay, I told you it would be a comedy show if I started singing more. Okay. Okay, low soft? Lows? I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
That's where you're from?
That's where he was born, but he lived up north.
Okay. And I'm more like, because I'm seeing the time bridge, so I'm more Newcastle way.
Yeah, he is Newcastle.
Okay, perfect, thank you. So this is just his way of giving you that evidence, I guess you'd say, of, okay. He's still making me want to sing it because he thinks it's brilliant, that I just did that in front of you lot. Great character, real great character. Love the practical joke, and this is why he wants me to carry on doing it. Okay. I don't know what I'm showing you there, bear with me. Okay. With his passing, was he poorly for a little while before he passed? I'm seeing a steep decline in his health at the very end, like he went downhill very, very quickly towards the end. You understand that as well, please? And it's very much a case within here. No, it's almost like there's still a surprising factor over how quick he passed, if that makes sense. It's almost like, it's not a case of it wasn't unexpected, but in a way it was still unexpected, and this is the only way sort of making that make sense to me there.
Yeah, he was wanting for an operation because of the strikes.
Right. Okay, makes sense. Because it's almost, there's an anger there, but not from him. I feel it's more like anger placed around here still, if that makes sense. So when we pass and we transition to spirit, we let go of the things that we'd be normally angry about here, if that makes sense. And it's very much a case of that I need you to know that he's in peace, okay? That he's not angry about it, that he's absolutely fine, okay? He's still singing that song over and over again. But he's absolutely fine, okay? And a lot of people always ask, how can they be fine when they're in spirit? Because spirit's a lot better than here. But it's very much a case of he wants you to know that it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing, he's with you always, and this is how he's making you aware of that. Did you mention a tattoo? Because he's making you aware of a tattoo.
My daughter's got a tattoo,
on the
and she's
arm,
got the
okay.
lyrics of the song, and I've just got...
Amazing, okay. Because that's how I'm being made aware of that there as well, okay. He thinks that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant there. Okay. Did he not have much hair?
He used to, not towards the end, he used to
Not
shave.
towards the end, he used to shave, okay. Because he's making me aware of his hair, is how he's making me aware of this. And he's not as conscious of his hair now, is how he's making me.
I know what it's
Yeah,
about.
okay. Is
I
that
know what
right?
it's about.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you understand it, lovely, that's fine, okay.
I dyed his hair once, just for men, and everyone just... I've done his cash as well.
He's honestly, he's the sort of person that you just feel infectious, like he's just that sort of, that energy, that infectious energy around you. And it's, he would have loved this sort of thing tonight, maybe not what we're doing, but this amount of people in this sort of setting, like having a laugh or everybody all being together, he would have loved that. Very social, almost like a social butterfly is probably the best way to describe it to you. Okay. His energy is starting to draw a little bit from mine now, so he is starting to draw his energy back from me. Do you remember? Can I just have to do it once more, because he wasn't going to be happy until... so just please do take that. Thank you for working with me another night too. Thank you. Okay, I have got a grandfather figure here. That was nearly very close. He nearly didn't see me for a minute, everyone, except front row. I have got a grandfather figure here by the name of Pedro, as he is stepping forward here. With links to South America is how I'm being made aware of this here. Can I come to you, please, lovely? Thank you. Can you put your hand up just so Dad can see? Thank you. You okay for me to work with you, lovely?
Oh yeah, fine.
Yeah? Okay. Do you understand the name Pedro and would it be like grandfather figure to you, please?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, as I see him, sitting with like big hair, moustache as I see him here as well. And I am South America, but I'm like Chile area.
That's them.
Okay, perfect,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay. You weren't expecting this, is how I'm being made aware of this.
He's not who I know.
Okay. And that's why he's really happy about it, it's like, surprise! And that's how he's stepping forward here, okay. There's a few of them, I do have to let you know, there's a few that he wants to mention while he's here, okay. Okay. There's another gentleman here, but I want to say younger energy here. I would put him in his 20s when he passed the spirit here. There's an R initial.
Yeah.
Don't give me it. I'll see if I can. Okay. We're going to carry on. Okay, but his hair doesn't go up. His hair comes down and out, is how I'm being made aware of. Really like bushy look. Like,
Yeah.
okay. It's not Roland. It's almost Roland, but it's not Roland. There's an O. So Rolando?
Rolando, I think I'm going to be sick.
Rolando. But this is the generation down from Pedro, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so would this be his son?
His son, yeah.
Okay, thank you. He's been in spirit for a long time, is how I'm being made aware of this here.
Yeah.
I want to say before I was even born.
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah.
80s, I'd say. 1980s, I'd probably say he's been in spirit since.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Okay, who's Bonnie?
That's our daughter.
Your daughter, okay. So I just want to let you know that there's a strong link to your daughter there in spirit as well, from your loved ones in spirit. You may not have expected them, but they are so close to you in spirit, lovely, and this is something that you really need to know here. Okay.
She's only 9 months old.
Say that again, sorry?
She's only 9 months.
Oh wow, so this is very much aware of your little girl then, very much around you as well, okay, and your little girl. Okay. Okay. Who got married in Africa?
Oh my god, that's my mum.
Your mum got married in Africa. Okay, because I'm being made aware of this there as well. And he's saying he was having a whale of a time in Africa. He thought this was great.
My mum was mad.
Okay, because it's not Gambia or any of that sort of way.
She was married in Gambia.
Gambia, okay, perfect. Because this is how it's making me. He's saying it was great. There was food, there was parties, there was everything you could think of. A bit like Chile is how he's making me aware of it. He said, and that's how he's making me aware of that there as well. Okay? Okay. There's also been a more recent passing within the family. Please, female figure. Okay. Be a grandmother connection here, please. Okay. I'm being shown the letters AD. Would these be initials for her, please?
Yeah, it's like the first letter of the name.
It doesn't sound like AD, does it?
Kind of, yeah, really.
Okay.
If you get it,
Okay, that's going to annoy me if I don't. Is there 5 letters in her name?
yeah, there is.
I might have to spell it because I don't know if I'm going to hear it right. Okay, no, there's another name, wait there. Okay, A-I-D-E-E. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I say that then? Because I'm not...
IDES. It's like Spanish. IDES.
Oh, yes, okay, so because that's how I'm being made aware of that there, so this is just, okay. There's also, is it a Jovina or a Jovina?
That's my sister.
That's your sister, okay, so how I'm being made aware of this, I need to send a lot of love that way to your sister, please, as well, okay?
Yeah, that's great, thank you.
Okay. And send a lot of love to my mum, still here with us, would I be correct in saying that as well, please? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to send a lot of love that way as well, if you can, please.
From Rani?
Yeah, from all of them. Yeah, from all of them. Okay. Was there difficulties within relationships at all?
Big time.
Okay. With grandmother, was it around grandmother more so?
Yeah.
She not the easiest to get on with?
Some other people, yeah.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so I've been shown the month of December here with her. Do you understand this? I'm around the 13th of December here there as well. I'm around that day. Okay. She's almost like... She was a little bit apprehensive, a little bit actually, to step forward is probably the best way to describe this, which may seem a bit unusual for her, because it's not, apprehensive is not the word you'd ever place around her, is how I'm being made aware of this with her.
Definitely not.
But it's, as we go through a learning process when we go to spirit about the things that we did well and the things that we probably didn't do so well. There's a lot of apologies there, is how she's making me aware of this within the family. And she wants to create a lot of healing, is actually the words that I'm being made aware of here in terms of relationships and fractures, is how I'm being made aware of that. Does that make sense?
It does, thank you.
Okay. Bon is quite spiritual, so I do need to make you aware of this. So don't be surprised if she may already be babbling to things that you can't see. She does.
Speaks at walls, it's bizarre.
Probably not a wall, probably Pedro or Rolando. But this is how I'm being made aware of that there as well. Have you been to Chile, lovely?
Yeah.
Have you been recently?
No.
Okay, that's why Pedro's telling you off. So Pedro wants you to make, when you can, when things have settled down and Bon is a little bit older and things are a little bit easier, get yourself over there, as I'm being made aware of that there as well. I also want to send a lot of thanks to you for everything that you do for her as well, okay? Okay. Surprise, he says, and he's literally drawing his energy back now, but please do take all their love. Thank you for working with me. You are more than welcome, thank you. Okay guys, so I have just noticed, I've looked at the clock, I've run over a little bit for break, so that'll be it for the interval now. Thank you all so much for sticking around second half. I guess I did something right first half. Okay, so are we all right just to go straight back in, guys? What do we think? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Okay. Are we all refreshed?
Yeah.
Okay. And everyone's back, yeah? Okay, so I have got a father figure straight away here as he's stepping forward. He was a little bit... He wanted me to come through in the first half, to be honest, to make me aware of this. Okay. By the name of David, as he is stepping forward here. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm with you, lovely, bear with me. Month of July is a relevant month here with David. Do you understand this? You do as well? Okay. He had problems with an eye. That's how I'm being made aware of this here. Can I come here, please? Thank you. So sorry, but it is. I know it's difficult when it's so close. Am I okay to work with you, please? Okay, thank you. Okay. I almost feel like is it his left eye that he had? I don't know if he was blind in that eye. He was blind in that eye. Okay, thank you. I'm around the 17th of July here with him here. Okay, thank you. Was he quite impatient in life?
Absolutely.
Because, I'm not being funny, right, when I came off about half an hour ago, yeah, he said, "You mean I can't wait half hour?" I don't know about this, he's saying. I'll try. He's made sure that he's stuck around for half hour. Okay. Have you got married since he passed, please?
Yes.
Okay. Because he wants to apologise that he wasn't able to walk you down the aisle.
I'm not impressed, Dad.
Okay. He understands. He understands. Okay. You know he wouldn't have if he had no choice. And this is how he's making me aware of that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Was he a bit of a petrol head? Did he love his cars?
Yeah.
A little bit. Okay. Why am I being made aware there's a black car in particular?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if I had like a racing vehicle down the side of it or something like that. You understand this car there as well? Okay. It looks Ford Escort type shape. It's not a Cosworth, is it? It's not a Cosworth. He wanted a Cosworth, but he didn't have the Cosworth, is how it's making it. This, okay. Okay, so this is how to make you aware of that there as well. Okay. Who's Neil as well, please?
My husband.
Okay, so he wants to thank Neil for making you happy, and this is how I'm being made aware of that there as well. Okay. Okay. Black was black, white was white.
Absolutely.
With David. No grey areas ever with him.
Always right.
He weren't afraid of offending people. you either loved him or you didn't, and he couldn't care less if you didn't, to be honest, as I was making you aware of that there. Okay. Is there something, he keeps mentioning his eye, right? Now, as he keeps mentioning his eye, I don't know if he did he used to take the mick out of himself about this eye all the time? Like, I'm looking at it or something like, almost, this is how he's making me aware of it. There's something to do with this eye, and then like practical jokes with this eye.
To
So.
cover up the...
Right, okay, that makes sense. He did it as like a defence mechanism, I think, more so because he was quite self-conscious of this eye.
Very, yeah.
He wants to let you know that he's no longer struggling with any of those ailments, is it? Nothing at all. Okay. Will you stop telling him off now, that you ain't heard from him? Because he's making you aware of the fact that you've been telling him off for a long time, is that it? You're making him aware
I
of
told him this afternoon before we left. I've got his urn in my bedroom when I said, don't forget to call me, keep going to these shows, you don't find us.
Well, this is probably why you weren't very happy with me when I went off for the break now.
He's got no patience at all.
No, he was like, are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Honestly, my first 10 minutes of meditation there was apologies. Honestly, to David, I'm sorry David, I promise. If you're still here in 20 minutes, I'll get you across. Okay. But he's quite, I mean, I'm not very tall. I am tonight, but normally I'm not very tall. So like, he's quite a tall man as I see him here, and it almost feels like he's like over me quite like in terms of height-wise.
Yeah.
But he has this, it's not about his height, he just had this big presence to him, like he just knew when he walked into a room sort of thing, he just filled it in a way, and that's how I feel with him there.
He's left a big, big hole.
Yeah. And there's a lot of apologies in terms of how much it's hurt you in terms of his passing and how it, like, the grief that you've not been able to cope with since his passing is how I'm being made aware of that there as well, okay? And you know, he would never have chosen to leave you if he had, like, if it was his choice, and this is how I'm being made aware of that, okay? Did he know Neil?
Yes.
Okay, because the way that... Did he have quite a good relationship with Neil?
Yes.
So you know why I want to give him a little tap on the back of the head then? Like just a little, yeah? Let him know I'm still around, I'm always watching.
Okay.
Yeah? This is how I'm being made aware of that there as well, okay? So he had more hair than me, as I see him. It's gone all the way back each side, but he had a little bit, almost a bit Mad Professor, you know, on like Back to the Future a little bit. I'm like Doc on Back to the Future a little bit, as I see it there as well. Okay. He's just telling me that he might get some peace now. He ain't going to be told off from you. Like, no, sorry, David, no.
He doesn't have peace when he's here, he's not going to have peace while he's there.
He wouldn't have it any other way. Honestly, he wouldn't have it any other way. But he just wants to let you know, now he's stopped telling me off, that he's still here with you both, okay? And I do need you to know that he's never stopped. So when he left this life, he was just
We
ready
thought he
to...
was on to Canada, he always wanted to go to Canada, he was like, oh, he must go to Canada and just left us.
He weren't actually that impressed. He weren't that impressed. He came back quite quickly, so I've been made aware of that there. Okay, he went, it's just Scotland in a different postcode, and that's how he's making me aware of it. Okay? Okay. But yeah, please do take his love, and thank you for working with
And Dean, thank you very much, that means the world to
You're
us.
more than welcome. Thank you. What's that? Sorry, guys. You know what this is, right? So, the backstage area, yeah, there's a toilet. Now, that's not because I've used the toilet. I've been sat in the toilet because I can shut the door there, so it's quiet for meditation. So that's why. Okay, so I have got a female here with me now. Okay, I need to come to you, lovely, in the leather jacket with the green top. Can I come to you, lovely, please? Okay. Okay. Would you understand Mum in spirit, please?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because you understand that she's got short hair and glasses as well, please?
Yeah.
Because she's literally just came in and stood behind you, so I knew I was with you here as she did step in there, okay? So understand the name of Janet here with her, please? Okay, thank you. And this would be her name, please? Okay. I literally saw her, she wasn't there and then she was there, came up and went just behind you and placed both hands on your shoulders. So I don't know if you felt anything as I came to you, but I'm being made aware of her putting her hands on her shoulders just to let you know she was with you, okay? Made my job easy then as well, so. Okay. The month of May is very relevant for Janet here as well. I do feel around the date of death here with herself.
Yeah.
18th of May?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then there's a birthday in January as well?
Yeah.
Is this her birthday, please?
It is.
26th of January,
Yeah.
please. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. There's also a Carlin spirit as well. Do you understand this as
Yes.
well, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I more this way with Carl at all?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm near a Christmas time with Carl for a period of passing. I'm like maybe a few days before. I'm before Christmas, I feel, with the time of passing. Okay. Okay. Who's Tracy as well, please?
His wife, my sister.
Still here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I want to send a lot of love that way if I can, please. Was he always getting flack about what he wore? Was he always in like a vest? Because he's saying it was comfy. I didn't like my arms feeling restricted. I was making me aware of it there. Okay. And why am I being made aware of a boating accident or something to do with a boating accident or something?
He crashed a boat on the Norfolk Broads.
This isn't how he went to Spirit, by the way. No. Okay. Because it would have been a bit strange if he was smiling about this boating accident and then was talking about his passing. But no, okay. So it's, okay. Now, Jackie has brought Carl through, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So is Carl more of a recent passing? More recent than Janet? So it's the other way around then.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
There's not much in between.
Not much in between, okay. So it's just strange, because it's normally the person that's been in spirit longer that normally steps forward and brings the other person through. But Janet was the other way around tonight. She wanted to come through forward and then bring Carl through as well, okay? I love it when they do this, where they bring the connections all the way, and this is how I'm being made aware of that there also, okay? Okay. You've been very hard on yourself recently?
Yeah.
I feel it's almost like a breaking point is the way that I'm being made aware of this mentally is how I'm being made aware of that there. I won't go into too much detail, but the way that I'm being made aware of it is a case of you can't be there for everybody. You can't be everybody's everything, and that you can just focus on yourself once in a while, and it's not selfish to do that either, okay? Self-love is the biggest type of love that you can have, okay? I want to say a lot of thanks to you for the support that you give to her as well, and for the love that you give to her as well. Okay. But I also need you to speak up to the people that love you the most, that you're not going through things on your own, because I know sometimes that you feel a bit of a burden. Is the way that this is coming across. You're not a burden to anybody. They'll be the first to tell you, all of your loved ones will be the first to tell you you're not a burden, okay? Yeah. So please do listen to them, let them be there for you, and just allow people in a little bit more is probably the best way to describe that, okay? I feel as though you struggled with this more since Mum's passed. I feel like Mum was always the person that you go to for advice about anything, and you've lost that since her, and it's almost her way of saying, you still talk to Mum, she's making me aware that you still talk to Mum, keep doing that. Do you send texts to Mum, or write things to Mum, because I'm seeing things like written down?
Maybe I share things on Facebook, maybe.
Because, no, I'm almost seeing like, it feels like, you know, when she first passed, did you write anything to her? Okay. Take that with you, and then if that you remember what this is, because it feels as though I'm being. Or did Mum write something to you?
I found something.
Yeah, okay. So because that's how I'm being made aware of it there, and this is her way. She led you to this, and this is how I'm being made aware of that. Okay, that's fine, lovely. Okay. She just sends you so much love. Okay. Carl sends so much love all the way across as well. Okay. Please don't forget to send his love to Tracy, otherwise he'll get an earful. And he's still wearing his vest. They're cooked fish. So well, please do take his love. Take your mum's love as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Okay, so I have got a gentleman here with me now. Okay, he was quite young when he went to Spirit. I would put him in his mid-30s, and he goes to Spirit quite quickly here. By the name of Billy. Can I come there, please? Thank you. You okay? I need to work with you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, would Billy be partner connected to you, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Did you have two kids together at all?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Boy and a girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to send a lot of love that way, so please do send a lot of love that way. Okay. He doesn't mind me saying he's a good-looking guy, first and foremost. Okay? Almost Calvin Klein model-esque is how he's making me aware of himself. He doesn't want to blow his own trumpet, right? But,
Oh, we used to.
okay. But he says he had to, because nobody else would for him, he says so. Okay. Okay. He was in the wrong profession, put it that way, is how he's making. Okay. So he means that in more than one way. Was it because of work that he passed the Spirit, please?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now I am being made aware of a fall. Is how I'm being made aware, and I'm quite from a height here. Okay. He didn't work on like an oil rig, or.
It was.
Okay. Was he on like a crane, or I don't know if it's a crane on an oil rig, but. And I feel like snapped is how I'm being made aware of that. Okay. Okay. He wants you to know that he did everything wrong. He did everything he was meant to do, that he didn't do anything. Didn't cut corners, he didn't like to do that with other things, as I was making words. He never cut corners. Okay. I do feel as though there's been some sort of validation that it wasn't his mistake, is how I was making me aware of this.
Yeah, it wasn't his mistake.
Okay, thank you. Is there any Jess, please, at all?
That's not all.
Okay, is there a C initial somewhere as well, please? Is that the son, please? Okay. It wouldn't be Callum. So Callum and Jess, okay. So this is just his way of letting you know that. Can you let the kids know that he's not gone anywhere as well, if you can, please? Were they still quite young when he passed the Spirit? It's okay. He wants to tell you how much of a wonderful job you've done in raising the most wonderful people. And this is how he's making you aware of that there as well, okay? The month of March is very relevant for him in both death and birthday, is how I'm being made aware of that. Okay. The 30th of March and 8th of March, and that's how he's just showing me.
8th was his birthday,
His death, okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. I would put him literally mid-30s, 34, 35. 35, okay. Because, and he was somebody that was so full of life. And he knows how much of there was so much anger around everything that happened naturally, so something that you've never really forgiven, if that makes sense, and it's all you've moved on from it but never forgiven the mistakes that were made on his behalf, but not him. Does that make sense? I feel like he was let down by the company he worked for, is how he made it work. Did they take ownership of their mistake at all?
Not really.
Okay, because the reason that I'm saying that is that I feel as though was there some sort of court proceeding, or was there something to do? Okay, and the way that did you get something out of this court proceeding in terms of validation that there was some wrongdoing on their behalf? Okay, because he's grateful for this as well, because it is very important to him. The one thing he was really worried about when he got to Spirit was that you would have thought, because he was prone to cutting corners in most things in life, that he didn't worry about safety enough. But he did everything correct, and that was something he was really worried about there as well. Okay. And even though he was a good-looking guy, he's saying he was always punching with you, and this is how he's making you aware of that. Okay. I'm not saying that. Do you mind? If he was Calvin Klein, you were Playboy. And that's how he made you understand that with him as well. Okay, thank you. But he has that real cheeky, bantery type nature with him there as well. He didn't want this to be sorrow, and he never was like that in life, but okay. He loves you so much. Please do pass his love on to the kids. And thank you for being the most wonderful partner, but also the most wonderful mum today. You'll love kids, okay? And you did everything right, okay? And thank you for working with me as well. Okay, now there's been a gentleman that's been trying all night. Even before you guys came here, I said to Melissa, there's a gentleman that's a very recent passing that is trying to make his presence known, but it's very recent. I would say this month recent. A father figure here by the name of Patrick, please. Okay. Am I able to work with you, lovely, please? Thank you. This may take me a little while, lovely, because his energy is still very... He's new to this, basically, okay? So just give me 2 seconds, okay? Okay, was his passing at the very start of this month, please, lovely? Or end of last month?
End of last month.
End of last month, okay, thank you. As I see him, be bold, as I see him here, he's doing really well. So he knows how much you needed this. I feel as though that you booked this on a bit of a whim, didn't really know if it would be too soon, and this is... Okay. Are you one of 4 at all, or one of 3? 1 of 3, okay. Are you aware of a sibling of yours that didn't quite make it here?
My mum miscarried twins.
Okay, so I need to make you aware that he's with the twins in spirit there. I do need to make you aware of that there as well, okay? Okay. Was he laid to rest yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, okay. I just want to say first and foremost that I'm so sorry for your loss, lovely. He wasn't going to let you down tonight. He's been, and I promise you, so we finished setting up this room around 4 o'clock. Went back to the room to get changed, ready for this evening. I lay down and I said to my other half, I said, I've got a gentleman that's really trying. Telling my guides that he's really wanting to get through, but I wasn't getting any information from him, and I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to all night because of this. He's watched everything to learn how to do it, and he'd done that so that he could work out how to get this message across to you. He was very persistent in life, so that wouldn't change in spirit. It's how I'm being made aware of that there as well. Okay. You've got a brother as well, please? And a sister?
Yeah.
I want to send a lot of love to both of those, please, here. Okay, can you let them know he's okay, that he's safe and safe where he is and he's safe and sound? I know this is just one of the biggest questions that you've had in terms of, has he got there okay, is he okay, is he safe? He's fine, he's safe and well, okay? You had this strength that came over you yesterday that you don't know where it came from to actually get through it.
Yeah.
I want to let you know that he was lifting you up to get you through yesterday. Was he cremated, lovely, please?
Yeah.
With the cremation, did his coffin lower at all, or there's something to do with going up to the coffin at the end? There's something to do with this. I don't know if this was you, but there's something to do with placing a hand on the coffin. Okay. Because this is how I'm being made aware of this here. Did you feel another hand on top of yours? Okay, because Dad placed his hand on top of yours to let you know that you were going to be okay, and this is that I need to get this across to you there as well. Did he love anything military related, or anything like, old type of rallies type of things, or this is the only way I can explain it to you?
That's old thing.
Okay.
War telling.
Okay, that's all right then. Because he just wants you to, I know it's still very raw at the moment, and he wants you to grieve the way that you need to grieve. But he needs you to know that when you think of him in his earlier days when he was just a bit of a nut, basically, is how he's making me aware of that there, okay? He's such a lovely, lovely man, and I'm really proud of him for how he's done this tonight for you. Thank Dad before you leave here tonight, and when you get home, because there was no way he was letting you go home without letting you know he was okay. Okay? It's only short, his energy is still very raw still, but please do take his love and thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I am so sorry for your loss, lovely. Okay. 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, so I have got a brother connection here by the name of, now I feel like a brother connection, by the name of Martin here. Can I come to you, lovely, please? Thank you. Okay. Now, as I see Martin, he's making me aware of a really severe headache with him here. Do you understand this with him, please?
Yeah.
You're okay for me to work with you first?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, lovely. Now, the month of July is very relevant with Martin here as well. You understand? Okay, thank you, lovely. Okay. Around the 3rd of July, actually, here with him, please.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, lovely. Now he's making me aware of a problem within the brain, is how he's making me aware of this here.
Yeah.
And I am seeing the word cancer being written down here, and this is how he's making me aware that this took him to spirit. Does that make sense to you there, please? Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, he's also mentioning another gentleman there in spirit that does feel more of a recent passing, more recent than Martin. Do you understand this as well, please? Okay. Would this be Dad, please?
No.
It's not Dad, okay. It feels very much like a father figure.
Well, Dad was before, but...
Dad, okay. Okay. There's a Mel.
Yes.
That's Dad, okay. So is Martin more recent than Mel, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I want to let you know there's that reconnection there in spirit as well, so I do need to make you aware of that, okay? as I'm being shown our symbolism of the fingers, the cross fingers. That's his way of letting you know that their energies are intertwined there in spirit, they are together there in spirit, to give you some comfort knowing this there as well. Okay? Now he was struggling with this for a while, because how I made aware of this was Martin, with the problems with it within his head is how he's making me aware of this there. But it was quite quick towards the end. Okay? And this is his way of letting you know that he didn't suffer, even though it may have came across that he was suffering towards the end. He wants to let you know that he didn't really know too much about it, if that's okay. He's safe well, absolutely fine. With Mel, white hair with Mel, as I do see him there as well. Okay. You were hopeful to hear from Martin, but you weren't expecting anything, if that makes sense. You were hopeful, but as the nights progressed, you were like, but it's not happening. And this is, he wanted to let you know that he was still going to try, and he was always going to try to do this. If he was here, you'd have found him over there. Is that okay. But he loves you very much. And it's a very short, sweet message as well. My energy's starting to go a little bit now. But this is just his way of letting you know that he's with you and that he loves you very much. Lovely, okay. And thank you for working with him. Good. Thank you. Okay. So I have got, a Tracy here with me. Now Tracy, as she does step forward to me here, the month of August is very relevant here with the month of passing the 25th of August with Tracy here. Can I come to you, please, lovely? Thank you. Now, Tracy feels very much like a sisterly bond, but it doesn't feel as like a biological sister. I would probably more cousin. Does that make sense? Cousin. Okay, perfect. Thank you. There's also the month of May is relevant with her as well here. Okay, am I around the 5th of May here? Spot on. Spot on. Okay, thank you. Okay, now she was a bit of a wild one. Is that what's just making me aware of this? You never knew what to expect with Tracy. She was always outdoors, I feel like. You'd always find her outside, always doing something outside. Okay. The sort of person that you'd always find at one festival and the next festival and the next festival. Does that make sense? Yeah. She weren't happy unless she was caked in mud, up to like a knee sort of thing. Okay. Something to do with a pixies or a pixie?
That's their nickname.
That's a nickname, okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if this linked to being outside, I wasn't sure, but okay. She had 2 children as well, please. Okay. I'm sending a lot of love to the children as well, if you can, please. Okay. Okay. She was a bit of a tomboy, as I was just making her aware of this, in a lot of things that she liked. Not necessarily femininity, she loved fishing, basically, is what she's telling me. She loved fishing, do you understand this, yeah? No, women can fish. She thinks that it was frowned upon whenever she went. This is her like, but it became a thing that everybody just expected to see her at the fishing pool, basically. Okay. Okay. There's a Caden?
That's her grandson.
That's her grandson, okay. Because I want to send a lot of love that way. How old's Caden, please?
He's just turned 13.
Okay, perfect. Because the way that I've been made aware of this is there's a lot of changes going on around him at the moment, and this is how I've been made aware of that there. Just ride the wave. This is basically how she's making me aware of that, okay? Okay. She doesn't feel, and I don't know, are you ever old enough to be in spirit, but she feels as though that she knows she has so much more life to live. Do you know what I mean with her? but she wants you to know that she's okay, she's at peace, and I know this is because she so loved life, that this is like the question of, is she happy, is she fine? Because she is. This is something that's really important that you know this as well, okay? Okay. She had quite short hair, you understand this with her as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Was this a cancer condition at all with her? And this affected her hair as well, Tammy. So the reason that she's making me aware of her hair here is that she's not got a problem with her hair anymore. This is how she wants you to know this, okay? She fought as long and hard as she could. Do you understand that she makes us feel as though there were times where she thought she was big, that this is how she's making me aware of this?
Yeah.
Was she given false information?
Yes, she had both her breasts removed, but then reconstructed and they listed it.
Okay. Because that's the way that she's making me aware of that. Even though she knows there is blame, she doesn't like putting blame on anyone. That's just not who she was in life, and it's not who she's going to be in death. So she just wants you to know that she's okay, she's fine, okay? And that she's not struggling with the fact that they missed this, and she's happy, okay? But it was, with her children, was there difficulties with her children at all after her passing in terms of where they were going to be?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay. They're safe and happy, and they're with the right person is how I'm being made, and the right people is how I'm being made aware of that there. Okay. Do you have a lot to do with their children still?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm being made aware there's a lot of thanks that I need to give to you in terms of this as well. And that you're always there, and this is something that she's really grateful for as well here, okay? Please do take her love, she just don't draw anything back from me.
Thank you so much.
When I say that she's partying in the sky, she's quite literally partying in the sky. Okay?
Yeah.
So every time you see the clouds, just know she's dancing on it basically, okay?
Yeah.
But thank you for working with me. Thank you. Okay. My energy is starting to go a little bit, guys, I have to be honest. Okay, but there is another female energy here with me by the name of Kim. Does feel a recent passing with Kim. Does feel more like a friend connection here. Can I come over here, please? Thank you. Hello. Am I okay to work with you?
Yes, fine.
Okay. You understand Kim more of a recent passing? Was it this year?
The other was, yeah.
Okay. In March, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I around the 20th of March or the 21st of March? Around this sort of date? Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't work in the job centre.
Yes.
She said, I'm just going to get it out there straight away so people know I'm not one of them that you see in the job centre that is an arsehole, basically. She was one of the ones that actually tried to help, not criticise if you weren't doing enough, is actually making me aware of that there as well, okay. Okay. Be a cancer condition with her as well, please. Okay. Okay. What's that? Bear with me. Okay. Something to do with it. Did she have a... This is a stupid question. Did she have a car, yeah?
Yeah.
She had a black car.
She did, yeah.
Why? There's something to do. I'm seeing it, but I don't know what I'm seeing. Bear with me. Who put sticky notes on a car?
On her 60th birthday, I snuck down to the car park and put 60 stickers all over her car.
That is class. This is how she's making you aware of this. So this is her way of letting you know that she just wants you to know that, and when she thinks of you, when she sees you, she always has a fond memory of this. This is something that she needs you to remember. Even though I think she found it funny, was she quite irate at the time trying to get it all off?
That did take a while, yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't actually, she's making me aware, it wasn't actually a sticky note, it was a blooming glue left behind, is how she's making me aware of. Okay. she wants to say, in terms of her passing, were you there at the time of passing?
I was meant to go see her, but she passed before I got there.
Okay. She wants you to not feel guilty about this, okay? You know, Kim did everything her own way, so she's making you aware of this. She wouldn't have wanted your final memory of her to have been of her passing away, okay? She knows that you feel terrible about not being there at the time of passing, but it's very much a case of she did this for you, in a way, and this is how I'm being made aware of that here. But it's very much a case of that burden of guilt that I talked about earlier, that pressure that I feel on my shoulders, she wants you to release that and not hold that as you carry on through life, okay? Do you work at the job centre?
Oh, what are you going to say that about?
We would like to get it. Okay. We'll say no. Okay. She's laughing her head off there because she's trying her arms to get you in trouble. Okay, because she's making you aware of it. She just wants to let you know she's very much around you, and look, she's very much, she needs you to know this, but can you please pass her love on to everybody that you know that she would want her love passed on to? Okay. Thank you for working with me. Okay then guys, I have to be honest, that is me done. In terms of energy, I am flat now, but I said flat, not fat. But I do just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you for tonight. First show in Norwich, does there need to be a second one in Norwich? Yeah? Okay. Thank you so much for coming. I know I was never going to be able to get around all of you, I know that. But for those that didn't receive a reading tonight and didn't receive a connection, that isn't because your loved ones aren't with you. Your loved ones are always with you, whether they connected to me tonight or not. Your loved ones are never far from your side. When we move from this life to the next, we can be with our loved ones no matter where we are or what we're doing. Okay, we don't have the restrictions of physical space and boundaries and things like that like we do here. So your loved ones are with you always. Okay, talk to your loved ones. You don't need people like me to talk to your loved ones. You can talk to your loved ones the way you would if they were here, out loud, in person, text them on the phone, do whatever you need to do to bring yourself comfort, and ask for signs from your loved ones. Even if it feels like the most random of signs, ask for them, and I bet you they'll help you with it, okay? Thank you for working with me tonight. You have been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for being here, and thank you for wanting me to come to Norwich. Love and light to every single one of you, and thank you again. Thank you.
Okay, would you like to say a few words about tonight's show?
Yeah, I want to say that it's very real. You can literally feel the energy on your skin. I had goosebumps most of the time. And to anyone that did have a reading tonight, I hope they're okay, because that was a lot. It really is incredible, and I think anyone that's thinking about coming to one of these things is definitely worth it. Most people that come here will have a loved one that they want to connect with, and it must be so draining for himself to be that kind of medium. And I just hope that he's good as well as everyone else. He's an awesome guy. He's an awesome guy.
Really brilliant, spot on. Dean was amazing. Yeah, he really was. It was like,
To your husband?
it was like yeah. So it was like I knew he was going to come through, so it was just like when. But yeah, he was really good. Spot on. Yeah,
Amazing to hear that.
Yeah.
It's made you feel a lot warmer.
Yeah,
better.
I've been waiting a long time for this. So
It's
yeah.
the most accurate medium I think I've seen.
Yeah,
ever. That was
absolutely.
incredible.
Truly blessed by angels.
Yeah.
He is truly
Yeah.
blessed by angels.
Yeah,
It
that was
certainly
amazing.
has.
And he just wants to spread goodness. through everything.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
That's what it
you
should
know,
be.
that it should be like that, and just so many good messages tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Well,
really good feeling, positive.
I'm so pleased that
Yeah,
he
thank you.
got through for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Amazing
you.
evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, I just can't believe,
It was really good, how Pacific and
yeah. I mean, he just got a song that my dad
sing my dad's favourite song, and the whole family knows that it's his whole favourite song. Like, and to pick that one song
out of all the others,
oh, it's just
special.
like, and to know that he lived here and he also lived there, like, I just can't get over it. It's just like dates. I was crying with other people's messages, like, it's just the dates and I mean, I do believe in it, but this is far best the most evidential proof that I've ever seen, and I want to read him.
Well,
you know,
in touch with him, I'm sure he'll do
I just can't get over it.
Yeah.
Like family, I went out and spoke to family. I just can't believe it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't expect for my mum, we needed to know that my mum and dad were together again. They were soulmates, and my dad's been gone 8 years, as Dean said, but my mum's only been 5 months, and just to know that they're together again has really brought comfort to us, and like a little bit of weight lifted off our shoulders.
Nice feeling.
Yeah, 100%. And just to know they're
Well,
safe,
apparently
they're well.
always with you.
Yeah, and he's fishing, which he loved.
Fantastic.
And, no, it's really brought us a bit of peace.
I'm glad you got a reading this evening. And
Yeah,
you've gone away
he was
with
the
a
third
lovely
one.
feeling.
He was the third one in, and out of all them people, I'm just so glad that he come through. Thank you.
It was absolutely amazing. Like, if people are sceptical or anything like that, please don't be. Dean is absolutely amazing. I've been watching him probably since he started TikTok, if I'm honest with you, and that's just absolutely blown me away. Like, shivers, everything, the way that he gets the dates correct. And he doesn't, it's not leading, it's just straight to the point, and it's,
He never wants you to lead you into
That's what I love about him. That is what and I think that's what I've said to you, that's why sorry, I'm getting over it now. That is what I've absolutely loved about him, the fact that he is just so on point. Like, there is just no, it is just...
And you'd come and see him again?
Oh, God, I'd come see him over and over again if I could. He comes back, he lives a bit more local, like a bit further away. I'd absolutely come back and see him again.
Well, thank you for saying a few. If you want to say a word to him there.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dean, honestly. Made my night. Really has. Thank you.
It's been pretty bonkers, to be honest. I feel like I'm still reeling from it. Like, I think because they're South American.
Yeah.
And the names that kept, like, every time he said a different name, like he mentioned my grandpa, my uncle, my nan, who only died recently, and like he knew their names to a T, like Pedro, Bangladesh, like it's...
We're not
that's
common
not,
names,
that's
especially
not,
here.
It's not common at all. And every time he mentioned like a new one, my jaw was just like dropping, and it's just...
Kept going, like, your sister.
Yeah, he mentioned...
Our daughter.
Yeah, he said, well, that was, because she's only 9 months, so for him to mention her, she's been not only looked after by the spirit, but clearly has a strong presence with them as well. It just feels really lovely. I just thank the nerds.
Well, you could just want to look down that lens and thank you if you can.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
we needed to hear what you said tonight. So thank you. I do,
And there's people that needed to know.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
So I lost my dad on the 30th of April this year, so it's relatively new. And all I asked was for my dad to come through to tell me he was alright. And he did. He said his name, he told me he was alright.
Yeah.
And that's just made me feel, I can't even explain how I feel.